Hey guys, I thought I'd show you a couple of things I bought. One for the van and one to make my videos a little better. This I got a Y connector so I can run uh, two devices or two stoves, two heaters off of my propane cylinder. That's gonna be cool, and I can run my Wave 3 and my buddy, Mr. Heater Buddy. If we get another cold snap like we did before, off of there. But like I told you before, I thought when I purchased the previous load of propane in that in my in my personal tank. I bought a tank. I'm not doing one of those trade programs. Some people think they're great, but a lot of people think that, they're pretty crappy. So I just decided not to take the risk and just go get these filled up. Fortunately, if you have a U-Haul outlet in your area, I know around my area, all of them that I've run across so far does do propane refills, and they're pretty common. And I found one a mile and a half from where I work. The other one I got was about 5 miles or 6 miles from where I worked until I found this one. So now I can get it filled up very easily. But what I did get was, beyond the functional piece there, I got a tripod here. This is a tripod so I can do some more desktop reviews and things like that. They're looking very primitive now. In fact, this one looks primitive because I'm not using a tripod for this because I'm showing you the tripod. In fact, I bought two very cheap tripods. This is a little bit more expensive. It will actually let me. I have to put it out of sight since I am holding the camera with one hand. So it just flips, and then then it looks like a traditional tripod. And you can just push these clips in and it locks it so it doesn't flip back up. So I'll be able to use that. It has two. You can hook up to a smaller thread at the top and then a larger thread at the bottom. So you can actually I can actually dig out my bigger cameras with this tripod if I want to. I bought a couple of small tripods that I can use for the smaller things like my action cameras or the smaller the smaller little handheld cameras that I use. But it's pretty handy. So I thought I would show you this. Okay, this is another piece for the tripod. I really can't think of very much else I've done today. Like I said, I did refill my propane canister to capacity again, and I've got it secured in the back of my van once more. So I'll be ready. Hopefully this one will last me through the majority of the rest of the winter. But the last time I said that it lasted about 2 weeks because we had this stupid 17-degree weather. Was it 8, 9, 10 degrees Celsius? Below 0 Celsius. So it was ridiculous. I do that for a few Canadian viewers. Anyway, that was basically what I went through for that. So I had to get that filled back up. And I want to make another video. I might have mentioned this before, but when you're in a van and you're basically living in it, there's downtime issues. Our apartments and our houses are basically places where we lay around and do nothing. And from time to time, you're going to want to do that in your van. So you need to make some entertainment choices. You need to have DVD player, perhaps, or streaming video will replace that very easily. And all these, all those other things. So I'm gonna really talk about that, and I've got a few additions. I haven't got any video games or in there yet, but it's a possibility. And I'm still looking into buying a television and one of those arms that flip out. So right now I'm just using a portable DVD player, and I'm watching my usual geek fest. I'm watching James Bond. I just purchased a bunch of over-expensive anime stuff. Uh, it's the basic stuff I do all the time. And plus, I've got Netflix. Of course, I can either run on my phone or run on my laptop. All that is very important. So the downtime is very important. So I'm trying to get a handle on that, and that's the part of this van life that's difficult, is learning how to entertain yourself when you don't have 3 or 4 rooms to run around to pick up stuff. So that's basically what I'm getting a handle on now. In any case, I'll be talking about that in a later video. All right, that's all I've got, and I will talk to you later. The weather's been great, so let's hope it stays that way, and hopefully I can get that another 20-pound propane load to last me the balance of the cold months. Usually if we can get through February, we're pretty good. We do have cold marches at time, but January and February are the beasts. All right, I'll talk to you later.